What's up, everybody? My name is Sam, and I am FTM, female to male, transgender. It's May 8th today, 2017, and that means I am a year and almost exactly 8 months on testosterone, so this is me. I feel fabulous. I just got my revision top surgery done on this previous Saturday, on the 4th, so I am about 4 days post-op. And I just wanted to kind of, I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people do not know really why a person would get revision surgery and what it is. So I kind of want to do the broad scope of what it is and why people get it and what I got done. And then I asked you guys to ask me a whole bunch of questions, and y'all did. I got plenty of questions from my friends and loved ones and fans and everything. So I will answer those in the end. Let's go. So first off, why get a revision surgery? I don't know why I said that so weird, but I did. The big whole goal of getting a top surgery is literally to have the perfect cis male chest. And the end of it, you know, at the end of the first surgery, but that is very rare. A lot of people get revision surgeries, like a lot of people. I think my first surgeon told me like 95% of trans people, and I'm total, don't quote me on that because I have like no idea where he got the information, but I do know it's very, very common from those trans folks that I've spoken to, and it's just like, I guess pretty hard to get perfect the first time. Makes a little sense. You're like chopping off boobs and like placing nipples, and it's like a whole big thing. For revision surgery, it's literally just revising the first surgery. Okay, so that's why you would get it. What is done during a revision surgery? Basically, it's whatever you want revised. What it was done during mine was I had a little bit of breast tissue on the side that was left over that made my chest look like a little booby. If you did look close enough, you could see that there was a little breast tissue there, and it just, you know, there's supposed to be like a pec line for muscle there, and it just looked like a little soft no matter how hard or worked out. And so there's a little leftover breast tissue, so I wanted that gone. And my areolas were bigger than when I was a girl, so I wanted those to be smaller because, you know, men have all different types of nipple sizes, as does every gender, but the typical male has about a quarter size, which I didn't realize until this surgery. So yeah, I wanted just my areolas smaller and that to be done. So I got that done by the fabulous Dr. Brown in La Jolla. He has amazing reviews. Go check him out. His information will be down below because if you want to get it done, he is the man to go to. He's very good. Look at all his reviews. It's like all 5-star and everything. So then I also got lipo on my lower ab and my flanks, which are kind of like your lower outer back. And why I got that, which a lot of people, I was really self-conscious to get it at first. And it's because every time I went to interview with a surgeon, they would look at me weird and kind of sad, like send me sad energy, like, oh, just love yourself. You're not fat, you're skinny. And I was like, that's not what it's about. And once I made that distinction, it got a lot easier for me. I got it because it wasn't a fat thing. It wasn't about being overweight or pudgy or anything like that. Like, I don't care about that, but I do care about where my fat is placed. And because I was a girl beforehand, my fat was just naturally stored in feminine areas. So it made me feel feminine and look feminine. And, you know, my mom kind of described it to me to make me understand, you know, like how not to feel bad about it or like self-conscious about it. She's like, yeah, but men to female, they shave down their Adam's apple, and, you know, you get rid of your boobs and people change their genitals, and it's all just about sculpting because we were born in the freaking wrong body. So once I realized that, I gave myself a little bit more slack. So anyway, that's why I got lipo in my lower abs and my flanks, and I'm so happy about it because I feel so good. So that's kind of like what a revision surgery is, why you get it, and what I did. Now I'll go to the questions, and I'll make a video after this that has all, you know, like my pre-op videos, my day of the operation videos, my post-op, everything like that that my mom took for me, and pictures and everything. I'll make like a nice little video so you can see kind of what it was like. But yeah, let's get into your questions. Yeah, first question is by my dear friend Maga. She had a couple, and they were very good. First one is, why did you have to be awake during the surgery? So for this surgery, I did have to be awake. Most liposuction, I think maybe all of it, is done under local anesthesia, not general, because general anesthesia is really dangerous. Like, they're basically making you dead, but not dead. Like, unconscious where you feel nothing, but not killing you. So it's really dangerous and not something you should do all the time. So liposuction, I mean, you can do just on drugs, which I took. I was on like 3 Xanax and 2 Percocet and like this crazy amount of drugs. So you can just do that and you don't feel anything because they numb everything, and you just feel like tugging and pulling, but you don't feel pain. So I would rather do that. Actually, that's a lie. I would rather be under, but with how dangerous it is, I'll accept local anesthesia. Our next question was, what did it feel like during it all? Could you really feel stuff? Yes, I could feel stuff, actually, because I didn't do my research into liposuction. You know, in my chest, it was freaky feeling because, you know, you could feel tugging and pulling and then, like, doing stuff, but no pain. But I did not do my research into liposuction. Whoa. It is honestly really freaky. Like, I don't want to freak people out from getting it, because it's totally doable. I did it, and I would do it again if I had to, but I don't prefer it. Basically what they do is, it's called a cannula, if I'm saying that correctly, and it's a small like metal tube, and they have to go insert through the skin, under the skin, but above the muscles to where the fatty tissue is, and they have to break up the fatty cells, fatty tissue, whatever, before they suck it out. So you feel this, like, I don't know if I say this is, my mom's little nano, say this is the little cannula, you feel like that like in your stomach and on your sides or wherever you're getting it, and that to me felt very freaky. And you know, I was closing my eyes, listening to music, trying to drown it out. But so you start to imagine what it is, and I didn't know what it was beforehand, so you feel that. And it only hurt really on my sides, on my flanks, because it's more connected to muscle, is what my doctor said. So that definitely pinched a couple times, and that did not feel good. The whole thing of them like breaking up the fat tissue was not pleasant, but it wasn't painful, if that makes sense. It was just really freaking weird feeling, and I don't suggest it unless you like absolutely need to or want to, like I did. Then it's worth it, because it's just as horrible, if not more horrible, having parts of your body that shouldn't be there as a transgender person, you know? So it's worth it. Did it hurt? A little bit, but it's worth it, you know, just like I said. Does it hurt now? No, I'm just very sore. You know, occasionally on my sides or on the flanks, it's like a little bit of a pinch, but it's nothing unbearable. You know, I'm just sore and hobble around like I'm 85 years old. How do you feel about yourself compared to before? I feel so happy, actually, because now I know that, you know, fat doesn't just reappear where it used to, is what I was told. It's actually a myth. It doesn't just grow back, because when fat cells are gone, they're gone. So that will no longer be there ever in my life again, which is so nice. Like, I just feel like taking a deep breath, because it is so nice to not have to worry about that. That seriously tortured me every single day, every minute, every single day, for years and years. You know, I can't even imagine people that are, you know, 50 going through this. It's like, I can't even imagine. I only had 7 years, and it was horrific. So I feel amazing, and I feel so lucky to have been able to do it, honestly. But yeah, very, very happy. Holy crap. Thank God. Next question is, what were you scared of the most? In general, I was honestly scared of not being put under, because I did not want to feel anything, and I honestly wish I was put under, but I understand and am okay with not being put under. But it's a really freaky feeling to feel all of that, especially the liposuction. I don't ever need to do it again. It's a little bit scary. That's what I was scared of the most. Next question is, do you think the revision was timed right? Like, do you think you waited a good amount of time to get the second surgery? And yes, they actually recommend before you even start thinking of revision, because there's swelling and you know your whole body is changing also through the transition and everything. So they want you to wait at least 6 months to after you get your first surgery to even start considering and like seeing doctors and stuff. So I waited almost a year to get my second surgery. So I waited a good time, and I feel like it was ready. I was ready. I wanted to be ready for the summer, so I just felt, you know, more comfortable. But that's a great question. Which surgery was worse and why? This surgery, because the other one was rough only because I didn't know what to expect. and I was sore afterwards, but that's it. I was just sore, you know, I didn't experience anything during the surgery. This one by far, because I felt everything, not pain-wise, but like tugging and pulling and like jamming, and this one for sure was worse. That's another great question, thank you. What is the final image you want, or how long, no, what do you think it will take to get you there? Such a good question. The final image that I want to be toned as a guy, and I have, you know, the V shape. You know, like early Zac Efron? Not like as bulky as he is now, not that that's bad, but that's not my goal. More of when he was lean and nicely toned, Zac Efron. And I think honestly all it'll take now that I have that stubborn fat gone is working out correctly and efficiently and eating enough to fuel your muscles, and that is what I'm gonna commit to soon. I'm so excited. Are you scared that you will keep having surgeries? I don't think scared is the right word. I don't want any more. The only one that I want would maybe be bottom surgery, and that I'm gonna leave till I really have to think about it. So besides that surgery, I don't think I'm gonna get any more, and if I do, I'll deal with it the way I dealt with these ones, and you know, you just don't think about it and you do it, because you know it'll make you happy, and that's all you can ever do, you know? Alright, and last question is, do you think you are ever gonna get misgendered shirtless? And that is a hard no. I don't think that never happened even when I had like big ass areolas and you know, like more of a feminine body. Even if I had boobs, I swear to God, people still thought I was a guy. I don't know, maybe it's just because I was fortunate, like my face looks pretty masculine, especially with my facial hair. My body has totally slimmed down, like my waist has slimmed down. I've got more muscle tone and everything just by being on testosterone more. So I definitely don't think I'll get misgendered. I'm pretty fortunate with what I was given. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. But yeah, you guys, those are great questions. Thank you all to submitted their questions. I hope that helps you understand kind of what a revision surgery is, because a lot of people are like, didn't you already get a surgery? And yes, but it's so common and it's so needed usually to get it revised and just touched up. I hope that cleared up some things, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you guys next week with a new video, and I love you so much. Peace out. Bye.